Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Oh, my God.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Cousins. And Diggs has it.
What?
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
I got to pause it. Hold up.
For Stefon Diggs, you know, people were wondering if his future in Minnesota might be a little uncertain, but he looked right at home in Week 6 against the Eagles. 167 yards, 3 touchdowns in that ball game. He was huge. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. 71 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And personally, what a start for him to get in the end zone from that distance here on the first drive.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it? Because nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about limiting explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually, 10, 12-yard runs. This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
I really did.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4. Prescott stripped.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game. On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? On second down, it's Elliott.
Get it!
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 22.
That's crazy.
Talk about controlling the football
crazy,
and
man.
controlling a drive. And with runs like that, they'll continue to do exactly that.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Let's go, defense.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on third downs.
Show me
and now
some.
they face a 3rd and inches. Complete to Jason Witten. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Let's get this.
Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all. And the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close and close quickly.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
We want that fumble, bro.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To throw, Cousins. He'll buy some time right.
Yes.
And that is incomplete. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Now Austin. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Completes it
You
to
couldn't
Jason
pick up
Witten.
that block, bro?
And he'll be
Come on,
brought down
bro.
right around the 37. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Man.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Bro, what is a legal man downfield?
Second down, Prescott.
Oh,
Throwing
you
middle, but
dropped.
it's incomplete.
I should have.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right.
Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted.
That was
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he will take this one.
Fuck, I gotta go.